Hey YouTube, it's Afronique, and this is my video with some ideas for Loc Appreciation Day. Alright, so I am really excited about this, and so what I did is I went through and I looked at all the videos done on it so far, and then I really took some time to really think about some ideas of my own. Alright, so my first thing is the name of it. So I'm thinking a cute name would be Loc Love Day. Alright, so let me tell you how I came up with this name. Back when I used to go to UCO, we had Black Love Day. And so I thought, Loc Love Day, that sounds cute and simple and catchy, so let's go with that. So, and then also, I had no idea, like, what we were supposed to do on Black Love Day. But, so what I did was I Googled it just to see what would happen to come up. And Black Love Day is actually something that is celebrated on February 13th. So when you get a chance, Google that and like read up on Black Love Day and see if you want to celebrate it this year. Okay, so then my next thing was kind of tying into what I just said is with knowing why we're celebrating Loc Appreciation Day or Loc Love Day and kind of how we're going to celebrate it. Because like I said, I had no idea with Black Love Day, like what we were supposed to be doing. And so I think it's a good idea to have some kind of a universal symbol, I guess you could say, like how people were talking about wearing the same color or the same hairstyle, so that we can kind of have an idea of who is celebrating it that day, I guess you could say. And then I thought Leslie Monique's idea of having of us all doing a braid out, I thought that was good because it is something that pretty much we all know how to do to our hair. If we was actually going to meet up, then I wouldn't want us to do all the same hairstyle just because I'd want to see different lock styles. But I think seeing as we're probably not going to try to get together any kind of meetups, but that would be kind of a good symbol to kind of have an idea of, oh, I see that person with locks and it's in a braid out, so maybe they know that today is Loc Appreciation Day. And, because, yeah, my other thing was because of when you see someone that has locks that day and then maybe they don't know about Loc Appreciation Day, what is it that I would go up to that person and tell them about it? What would I say? You know, this is Loc Love Day or Loc Appreciation Day, and this is what we're celebrating, and this is what it's about, type of a thing. So if we could kind of get that worked out. One idea I came up with as far as a way to celebrate it is I think it would be a good idea to really inundate YouTube with a lot of videos on that day. You know, we could talk about, everyone could post a video on various topics dealing with locks, like why you like locks. You could do style tutorials, or you could just do some information on like the history of locks. So I thought that was one idea. And then as far as trying to figure out why we're celebrating Loc Appreciation Day, like what's the point of it, the purpose, the mission. Like an idea would be, is it for like support? We're trying to get more support out to each other that are wearing locks. Are we trying to get more people to accept locks? Are we trying to form bonds together with other lock wearers? Just like what is the purpose of the day? And so, and then that would help us to know like what things we should do in order to celebrate it. So, like if we want to show appreciation for locks, we would celebrate it. One way that we could celebrate it would be like when you see someone with locks, you give them some kind of a compliment about their locks. If it's just about kind of appreciating locks, you know, just in general that way. If we're trying to do it for more of a support thing, I think, again, doing like the YouTube videos on that day would really be a great, because YouTube is already a great resource as it is, and then if we could really put even more out there on that day, to where you go to YouTube on June 25th, and then it's like you've got all of these vlog videos that you have, you know, that you can go and check out. And then, which is good, because then you get to learn, you get to see more people that, you know, on YouTube that have vlogs, and you have more people to subscribe to that you didn't even know. about their channel, and we can just really build our community of lock wearers on here and make it even stronger. And so if we wanted to do it as far as an acceptance type of thing, getting more people to accept locks, then something we could do would be to get information to people who have negative assumptions about locks, like they say they're dirty and things like that. It's like part of the mission is to get more acceptance of locks, like, with certain professions and whatnot that think it's not professional to have locks and things like that. And so those are just some ideas. I know this is the first year, so maybe we don't want to touch on all of those things. Maybe we just want to start on appreciating the locks, and then for years later get more into a deeper message about maybe, getting more acceptance for locks in the workplace or different things like that. And then as far as the idea for t-shirts, I think that's cool, and I've looked at a couple of videos that people have where they're giving suggestions for what some t-shirts would look like. One of my suggestions would be, I don't know if the people that do t-shirts are familiar with Zazzle.com, and I was just thinking that may be an easier way so that they're not having to mass produce all of these t-shirts and maybe not knowing how many to get of certain sizes or how many people would really be interested in buying them. So instead what you do is you upload your image or whatever for the t-shirt onto Zazzle, and then that way people can go on and order it. They can order whatever size they need and all that. And then that way you don't have to have like boxes of t-shirts out of your house to have to mail out to anybody. So that was just an idea for that. And then as far as what I like as far as t-shirt ideas, I really like a picture of a person wearing locks in particular, kind of a prominent picture of it, and then maybe like a saying with it. But I think also what we could do is also have different options, since we're trying to be really inclusive. You could have one shirt that has a picture of a woman with locks, one shirt with a picture of a man, or a shirt that just have like a catchy lock saying on it. And then you kind of give people different options that way. And then, we're not maybe all wearing the same shirt that day, but you're wearing something that maybe the same color or, just in general has to do with locks. And then the other thing would be the giveaways. So I'm willing to contribute items from my Afronique shop, and then since my stuff is geared towards women, it's women accessories, t-shirts, and earrings. Jewelry in general, and that's all geared towards women. So what I want to do, because I don't want to leave out the guys, is I also purchase a couple of hair products, and then that'll also bring it into actually more so doing with locks too. And then my thing was with the giveaways is I was trying to figure out how we wanted to do that, because one thing we could just do is just like have everybody submit their names for drawings. You could attach it to a video of an item that's being given away and say, okay, list your name in the comment section if you want to be entered, if you want your name in the hat for it. But I thought a really interesting thing to do that would be fun is if like the week before, if we did like a bunch of different contests to give the stuff away. And you could have like different contests, like maybe you have to do a hairstyle that requires no hairpins, or just a video on shaking your locks. It can be something simple or something even more complex. And then what we could do is announce the winners, on Loc Appreciation Day. And so, alright, so some other people ideas that I liked. Nikki Mo 75 has ideas of starting a blog for it with some history about locks. And I like that idea, and I actually need to forward her a link on another site that I found that does have some lock history on it. And then Royal11 2 has the idea of doing a collab video, which I think would be cool. So I definitely would like to participate in doing that. And then I've contacted some people to see if they would be interested in contributing in some way. So once I hear back from them, I will let you know what they're game for. You guys make sure that you go to qochemist page and check out the playlist that she has for Loc Appreciation Day. And then make sure you do a response video with some ideas that you have, so we can really make this a really successful and fabulous thing. Alright, so thanks for watching. Bye.